Damn it. What the fuck are you doing? And something you gotta be observant about the high jump. Can throw you off if you're more used to using the regular jump, and like in low percent runs, if you're doing like a 9% run or something, you know, you're not gonna have the high jump. You're gonna have the speed booster and a couple of other items, but also do kind of something a bit weird on hard mode compared to, like, you know, if you play hard mode, damn it. If you play hard mode on, if you play hard mode, alright, yeah, I need this other asshole. No, I mean stupid. If you play hard mode, like I said, they moved the metroids to different places here in this area, which is kind of stupid. But you know what else they do? They half the amount of energy that the E-tanks will give you. Because normally the E-tanks give you 100 energy. There they only give you 50. Typically in a hard mode, they don't do that. You always get the same amount. Like, for instance, in Prime, you get the same amount, right? Also, they lower the amount of missiles you get. And the super missiles as well. And there's a third item here we'll be getting later that isn't exactly required for getting in the game, but there's a third item. That's something that probably it also exists in Prime 1 as well, but there's certainly more of them in this. There's certainly a lot more power bombs in this than there was there. Like, the Prime games have a very low amount of power bombs. A very low amount compared to the 2D games. Especially Fusion, that game has a shit ton of power bombs. But, completely unnecessary power bombs, and you have to do weird puzzles for them as well, like, I don't know, but whatever. I can run Fusion as well, but you can't progress to the next room unless you kill all the Metroids in the room to progress. But also, for some reason, I can't shoot missiles through them, even though they're grabbing on me for some reason, but I very see it's really helping with the damage it gets, and that's for sure. Yeah, the Metroids are clearly a lot bigger in this game, for some reason. There are actually a ton of evolutions in Return to Samus. I'm not going to show this appetite list, but it does exist and I have done it. And it really hardly saves any time, so I don't see any reason why to do it, honestly. But, Takes exactly 20 to blow the glass off. And you can just barely stand on the edge of this. You'll fire that laser every time you fall into the lava, or if you hit him with 5 missiles in this case. On hard mode it's 3. On easy mode it's 2, okay, on easy mode it's 6, you idiot, but obviously this guy is gonna have more health. I knew exactly how many hits, how many missiles it was that you needed for this guy. And supers, you probably need like 4? With 35, 30, I don't remember exactly, it was somewhere around there. But there are a shit ton of missiles, and clearly you don't need all the ones you can get up to that point to beat them. If you use a super missile, you can actually do a spark in here, but what the fuck ever. If you use a super missile, on normal mode, one super will cause him to shoot a laser. But that generally is the case if you have, like, I don't know, one missile and a super, like, and all the other, whatever, you get it. But on easy mode, for some reason, if I remember correctly, if you hit him with a super missile, it's, I believe super missiles do exactly 5 missiles worth of damage. So, since it's 6 that you need for him, there's 1 missile left over, from my memory. It's been a minute, but does that matter? Well, the brain's a lot easier than Metroid 1, probably, but I mentioned they only give you like 4 retakes in that throughout the entire game, but there is like a shit ton of missiles in that. I don't think they have any modes though. Mission Ridley in that version is certainly a lot harder. Crave was actually... He's actually more difficult in that version as well for some reason. He is like... for some reason, a lot of people say he's harder than Ridley in that as well. But I survived long enough to escape. And this was the first time, the first game that introduced Zero Suit. I don't know. For some people, they assume that Samus is naked. No, she's not naked. She has a suit on. It's just clothing. But you can heal your health back here if you want, but what the fuck ever. Okay, you can actually jump through that map station if you time it right, but I don't know, you have to jump like right about here or so, like a bit before that, like right about there, but you can kind of tell how far her foot is over that block there, that line. But and that emergency pistol isn't very strong either. It's like, it only stuns these guys. Doesn't like kill them or whatever. If you hit them twice, for some reason they de-aggro and it's a little quicker, but also you can kind of go into a somersault and wall jump there. That's faster as well. There's a laser sensor. Doesn't hurt you. It will cause everybody to start running after you and the alarms go off. But there's a save room in there, but I'm not going to use it. I think that door is blocked off on hard mode. But I think there's a way to unlock it later. But it's just kind of weird. Also, something about the save rooms in this. A lot of the early ones was probably passed by. They do not recharge your health, but the ones in this entire area of Chizodia, that's what it's called, right? I guess I don't know why they specifically call it Chizodia, because I don't know how should I say this. What we're in right now, what we're trying to get out of progressing through, this is called the, I don't know, some people call it the mothership. But so this is here. There's another path, but whatever. Probably going through it in a bit. Also, if you notice, the pirates here are doing exactly an E-tank here. And I don't know, a lot of the pirates are blind here because, as long as you do it right. Also, there's something you can use back there to hide from but if you fuck up or whatever, there's a shadow in there. It looks like a little shady area you can kind of hide in here. Don't go up there as long as you are in there the right way. And this is a shortcut. Just wall jump up there. Sometimes there's a pirate, like I don't know, he's just in there for some reason, under a crawl space, I don't know, he's, I don't understand that or whatever, but they have a lot of searchlights in this fucking shit, man, I don't know. You can take the stealth approach, or you can just run straight in or whatever. For some reason, I always have issues jumping on the left side of the room. I have no idea why. And it's easier for me to jump on the right. I have no idea why. It's very weird to me why I tend to mess up on the left side like more often. I don't know. For some reason, I just played it that much. I don't. A save room. There's a save room right here. It doesn't exist on hard mode. I don't know, it's just a brick wall on hard mode, like, maybe stealthy here if you want. There's actually some hidden music. Damn it. Ah, fuck off. Okay, just... yeah, they can definitely kill you. These pirates, for some reason, have plasma beams. I don't know, they are green, but... they actually do have a color palette for the plasma beam in this, just the base plasma beam, but... And then yeah, I wrote, and you're being very poor with those stupid fucking... You can tell there's like a bomb property to the emergency pistol for some reason. It just doesn't do any damage to the pirates. Yeah, they have some type of Egyptian-like feel here or whatever for this, I don't know, this section here. We went into an area that was, it was a Chozo-like area, right? That seemed very Egyptian for some reason. That's a memory that Samus had, apparently, of the person who raised her, supposedly, when she was younger. His name was Old Bird, supposedly. Apparently. I don't remember. I believe there was some weird... I can't remember where I seen it in or whatever. Some weird myth about this ghost entity here. That, it's a machine, it's just tied to the fucking probably, of course, but... if you stop moving, he'll shoot a laser. If you keep moving, though, he won't. Up until, like, the, fourth one, but... but there's something about this machine or whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember. It's something about a god of war. I don't remember. Or a Pacific suit item that made you like that. I don't know if that's even accurate or not, but there's certainly nothing about that in Zero Mission that's being said, but maybe it was in the manga. They're probably showing it in the manga about this, but she's shooting a laser there now. It's kind of timed, and you can tell that's the specific one that he's shooting because it's kind of in the middle of the room exactly, and it's like going to the sides of it, but now, if you notice, you can kind of use the pause buffering to kind of help you here with the fight. I guess it's not gonna work for everybody, but and that may make it take a bit longer, but I guess it just, it depends on what you're more used to when you're fighting this guy. I don't have to, but if I only have like an E taken here, for instance, but I probably need some practice. The more that you get, like we're on the fourth one again, he gets slightly faster. Once again, but he's not that fast, I'm just being an idiot, but for me at least. and the suit also just looks noticeably different. Like the shoulder pads, they give her like bulky shoulder pads, just kind of like how it looks in Prime. But and now we have, okay, yeah, they were like items that were compatible with her suit earlier, right? Which is kind of weird. Now they are all of a sudden, but multiple enemies, that's the plasma beam, that's the gravity suit, and that's the space jump. Now, the space jump here, like I said, is an infinite jump. It's not a double jump. Which is kind of weird. You just spam the shit out of it. I don't know why the fuck you're even. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah. This is probably easier to do and quicker if you have a specific item, but I'll be back here, I guess. I believe you can go back up here at least if I, oh yeah, totally. Definitely go back up here, you idiot. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden missile crevices here. That was a bomb block, but this is a bomb block. If you notice, there's a specific item there that looks like a fanny for some reason. That's the item we need for those blocks. It might be possible to do without it, but I don't remember correctly. Are you actual? Okay, yeah, just that's not even okay. And there's that. Now to that stealth section with the Zero suit. If you do like perfect stealth, there's actually a hidden song you can listen to that's kind of cool. But actually, that one's probably better than the Craze song, let's be real here. But that song will probably put you to sleep, I guess. You can just spark up here, it's a nice spark you can do, and if you're a better time with that or whatever, you can do that without getting hit. But for some reason, these pirates can somehow destroy bomb blocks with their fucking plasma beams. I don't know, I wish I could do that. And I thought our suit was that, I don't know, but I guess pirates can do something we can't for some reason, even though they don't use it for anything in particular. There are missile blocks there. These are bomb blocks. No, they're that one item. These are bomb blocks. Those black pirates are actually they're a lot more difficult than those red ones. I don't know why they're colored like that, but here's something about these guys. You can kill them with missiles. You can do the same with super missiles. These guys are immune to missiles and super missiles. But yeah. Because I was my health is low, but oh well. What the screw you guys. I typically know how the enemies are in these rooms, but what the fuck was that pirate doing? And let me just run over here real quick. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Ah shit! God, kill me. That's what I get for fucking slinching, man, I swear. Now, that guy actually has a bigger aggro radius than you might think. Those guys shoot sort of plasma-esque beams. Those puffer-looking enemies. Ah, you son of a... Hey, fuckhead! Okay. They're not as strong. I think they do like half the damage of these guys, if I remember right. I don't remember exactly, but... Okay, I guess we're going this way for some reason. And the alarms are off suddenly for some reason. And this guy just randomly taking this power bomb over here. And you can do it all stealth-like and go up here and jump up there and just do this. Also, there's a power bomb door here conveniently. And wouldn't you know it? You have to use power bombs again, you son. Hey, you actual. Okay. Nope, we did good. Hi, fuckhead. And this pirate's gonna be... He came from the door. But, certainly how the pirates work for some reason. Arrow them, like one or two will fucking start running from one of those stupid doors, but... And there's ones in the rooms already in some of these, so... Now, okay. There is a power bomb. That's triggered by power bombs, but you can just go up here, it's just hidden, and you don't even have to use power bombs there. You just go up there, and power bombs aren't required to finish the game. Like I said, this game really likes this song for some reason. It sounds like a remastered version of it. I guess, I don't know. So, if you're talking about crime, you kind of notice that those things leave sparks behind whenever they shoot them. But they're not there for very long. I don't know where I'm going. Ah, you son of a dick! And now we just go over here. So that's why I didn't go in here before. See, there is a damage reduction, but the only thing that's probably reducing... Okay, yeah, the only thing that's probably reducing the damage is the various suit. Gravity suit doesn't actually reduce the damage. And like I said, the various suit is in our inventory no matter what. If once we beat the computer guild, whatever the fuck it is, the Chozodian God of War, I don't know. Do I want to go this way? Or... wait, what the... Hello? It's there, you idiot. If you go in there, there's gonna be pirates in there now, but... why am I going back down here? Oh look, and searchlights are in here still for some reason. Who knows why? It's not like there's a rampaging, fully suited Samus running around there fucking like Now there is a sequence break for power bombs. I believe this is the only known way that you can do it. But there's a room like let's see, it's not this room. We'll be in that room in a bit, but you can go to the missile door, I guess now. Let's go to the missile door. Oh look, a save room, and you're still playing that music. Yeah, this is that's the stealth music I was talking about. I don't know how it's playing here, but... Sounds almost as funky as the Chozo Ruins, the second Chozo Ruins music, but... Alright, now we have a power bomb, let's use it. Did I get those super missiles in that one room? Oh yeah, yeah, I totally did, okay. So this is the room I was talking about. There's a way to do something with this bomb block and click for the fucking stupid disappearing block, but... And then get the power bomb, just roll up in there, but...